Digital Citizenship and Ethical Use of Technology by Terry Ann Wynn. Ethical use of technology entails a behavior which consists on using every technological resource in the classroom in a way that is ethical. Ethical means to be honest, fair, honorable, and proper. Educators should always be held responsible for teaching students to act in an ethical way while using technology. The use of technology in the classrooms increases more and more every day. At the beginning of the year, teachers should discuss a set of guidelines and safety rules with their students. It is important that students make smart and ethical choices when using the internet in and out of the classroom. Digital citizenship. This can be defined as the norms of appropriate, responsible behavior with regard to technology use. There are 9 elements of digital citizenship. The first one is digital etiquette. This is the electronic standard of conduct or procedure. Technology users often see this area as one of the most pressing problems when dealing with digital citizenship. People can recognize inappropriate behavior when they see it, but before people use technology, they do not learn digital etiquette. For example, the appropriate behavior on technology. The second one is digital communication. Digital communication is the electronic exchange of information. Over the years, the expanding digital communication options have changed everything because people are able to keep in constant communication with each other. Now that everyone has the opportunity to communicate and collaborate with each other from time to time, people need to be taught how to make appropriate decisions when faced with so many different digital communication options. The third one is digital literacy. This is the process of teaching and learning about technology and the use of technology. The fourth one, is digital access. This is the full electronic participation in society. Technology users need to be aware that not everyone has the same opportunities when it comes to technology. Working toward equal digital rights and supporting electronic access is the starting point of digital citizenship. The fifth one is digital commerce. Digital commerce is the electronic buying and selling of goods. Technology users need to understand that a large share of market economy is being done electronically. Legitimate and legal exchanges are occurring, but the buyer or seller needs to be aware of the issues that are associated with it. Number 6, rights and responsibilities. So, digital rights and responsibilities are those freedoms extended to everyone in a digital world. Basic digital rights must be addressed, discussed, and understood in the digital world. With these rights and responsibilities, users must help define how the technology is to be used in an appropriate manner. Number 7, digital health and wellness. This is the physical and physiological well-being in a digital technology world. Eye safety, repetitive stress syndrome, and sound practices are issues that need to be addressed in a new technological world. Beyond the physical issues are those of the physiological issues that are becoming more prevalent, such as internet addiction. Number 8, digital law. This is the electronic responsibility for actions and deeds. This deals with the ethics of technology within a society. Unethical use manifests itself in form of theft and or crime. Ethical use manifests itself in the form of abiding by the laws of society. Users need to understand that stealing or causing damage to other people's work, identity, or property online is a crime, and it's a serious crime. Last but not least, number 9, which is digital security. Digital security is the electronic precautions to guarantee one's own safety. In a society, there are individuals who steal and disrupt other people. The same is true for digital communities. It is not enough to trust other members in the community for our own safety. In our own homes, we put locks on our doors, so we should put locks, passwords on our computers, and have virus protection, backups on data, and surge control of our equipment. As responsible citizens, we must protect our information from outside forces that might cause disruption or harm. Online privacy. Online privacy is the privacy and security level of personal data published via the internet. It is a broad term that refers to a variety of factors, techniques, and technologies used to protect sensitive and private data, communications, and preferences. Online privacy is a cause for concern for any user planning to make an online purchase, visit a social networking site, or participating in online games or attend forums. Once a password is compromised and revealed, the user's identity may be fraudulently used or stolen. In 2011, more than 11.6 million adults in the United States fell victim to identity theft due to lack of online security measures. Acceptable use policies in the public schools. An acceptable use policy, an AUP, is a policy that outlines in writing how a school or district expects its community members to behave with technology. The National Education Association suggests that an effective AUP contains the following 6 key elements: a preamble, a definition section, a policy statement, an acceptable uses section, unacceptable uses section, and violations sanctions section. The AUP must tell what computer services are acceptable by the institution and the circumstances under which students, faculty, and staff can use computer services. To accomplish this, AUPs should not only address the operational concerns of computer networks, such as suggesting to change your password frequently or for you not to share your password with anyone, but it also should address communal and individual interests, such as to remind you to respect the privacy of all users and promote ethical responsibility. Today's educators have the tough job of maintaining the delicate balance of protecting students while providing access to the digital world. Teachers need to be comprehensive yet not limiting when creating and stimulating but safe learning environment. An AUP is the first step in framing these opportunities. Cheating and plagiarism in the classroom. Plagiarism is the practice of taking someone's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own. Plagiarism can take several different forms, including copy and pasting, imitating reasoning style, and switching words. Teachers and parents play a huge role in making sure kids understand plagiarism. As a teacher, you should educate your students about what is and what is not plagiarism, as well as the repercussions if one were to plagiarize. Teachers should also teach their students different ways to avoid plagiarizing. For example, there are many tools that are available online that students can use to help them identify if they have plagiarized or not. Parents need to help recognize both the importance of education and the seriousness of plagiarism by talking to their kids openly and honestly. Cheating is more of a broader term than plagiarism, and it's defined as academic dishonesty that can include copying answers off of someone else's test, writing answers on your hand for a test, or having a cheat sheet. Copyright laws. Copyright is a law that gives an author of an original work exclusive rights to the publication, production, and sale of their piece. This law prevents people from using materials that have been created by others. Anyone who violates a copyright law and publishes, reproduces, sells, or displays the work of others as their own is subject to legal penalties. Many unique works are labeled with a copyright sign to let people know that they are protected by copyright laws. However, there are some works that are protected but do not have this copyright sign attached to them. If you are unsure whether something is copyrighted or not, you're probably best off not to publish, produce, or sell it. Doing so can result in many unexpected, severe legal penalties. How do copyright laws affect students and teachers? Copyrights affect what teachers and students can and cannot use in the classroom. These laws affect what printed material, images, and computer software that teachers may use while planning their lesson plans and learning strategies. Teachers must teach their students how to abide by copyright laws and therefore should lead by example. Teachers are faced with more problems related to copyright now that technology use is more prominent in education. Teachers must be aware of using copyrighted images or music in digital projects they create, as well as projects their students create. For students, it's important for them to know how to cite outside sources properly to prevent them from violating any copyright laws and plagiarism.